Okay, so we've got to know you guys a little bit, a lot actually, and we've got to know your program. So can we circle back? I want to circle back around because we're coming up on an hour here, and the show's usually an hour long. When we publish this on the time flies when you're having fun. When this plays over the radio, we have a 1 hour segment, right? So I'd like to circle back around real quick to where people can find you, right? Okay. So where people can find you and what the next upcoming event is.
Well, they can find us SDWVN.org. Yep. And that's our main webpage. So you can see just kind of a list of upcoming meetings, upcoming events, just kind of a
calendar.
Who's, what, when. Yeah, calendar. You can also find us on any of the social groups, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and then our next coming event at LinkedIn as well. And then and Meetup. Sorry, there's so many platforms.
Social media, my goodness.
It's good, right? You gotta be on all of them.
There's so many platforms. We're on all the things.
Except MySpace.
Yeah.
Ooh, sick burn.
We would have killed MySpace though.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But yeah, our meetup group is really what drives us. If you're looking to come hang out with us and come join some of our fun festivities every month, definitely find us on Meetup, San Diego Women Veterans Network. And our next upcoming event is March 22nd. It's a Friday, and that is the Women's Health Transition Forum that we were just talking about.
Yeah, so if you're a woman who's about to get out in the next 12 months, or if you are already out and you haven't signed up for the VA healthcare system yet, you are welcome. And you can sign up on our Meetup. And you can find that link on our website. And we're finally indexed, so Google can find us.
Yes.
Nice. What was it difficult getting the 501c3 stamp? No. Okay.
Well, here's why, though. I had been working on it for a long time. I mean, you have to remember that we had effectively been working in business for about 2 years. And so by the time we formalized, we had the Meetup group, we had the website, we had the fiduciary sponsor, we had so much in place. The hardest part was getting the money together to pay for all the filing fees. And then there's still some documentation that needs to be completed and wrapped up. There's things that require a budget. There's things that require, things that just take time. And
can I ask, do you fundraise?
Or
do you accept donations?
So last year what we did was we accepted donations and fundraising from the board and intimate friends to help cover the cost of the fees, which cost us it's only about $500 in California. It's different in every state. But then this year we're starting a capital fundraising campaign. We have a larger goal in 2 years to build a women's vet center.
That'd be awesome.
I love that. That's a great goal.
Thank you.
One of my questions I always ask on the show when we get near the end of it is, what's the dream, right?
Oh, that's the dream, baby.
That is the dream.
That's the dream shot.
Yeah.
We really want a vet center that does everything vet centers do for men. Of course, men and women both go to vet centers, but women don't go, right? So statistically, 4% of female veterans go to a vet center because when they go there for treatment, they get treatment by a very nice white guy named Ron. And if I have a military sexual trauma, I don't want to go through that post-traumatic treatment with a dude. Right? I'm going to want to do that with someone I feel like I can trust or be comfortable with. So the goal with the Women's Vet Center is to provide those services from women to women. So it's women veterans or even civilian women that could help. So I think that's an alarm going off. So we want to do that, but also there's an empowerment piece to that Women's Vet Center. So we're going to offer childcare. We're going to offer a lot of the things that the Women Veterans Network does already, like vision boarding, mindfulness, and that kind of deal.
So if you'll have to share a link with me, so that way when that time comes, I can share it with the audience and try to raise as much capital for SD Women Vets as possible, because what you're doing is amazing. And you two, Colleen and Billy K. Billy K, you're the leader, right? You're the overall.
She's the brains behind the operation.
I'm the schlep that does the work, and Colleen's my right hand.
So, and you two together are the figureheads of San Diego Women Veterans Network.
Well, we have a board.
We have a group. It's really a collaborative effort, but we call it the mastermind.
Yeah, so we have a small board. There are 6 of us right now. We call ourselves the masterminds. And then our partners, like I said, are around 200. And then we have about 575 women vets that are in the meetup. So we're small, but not small. And we're motivated.
Can you, so this would have been a good question to prep before we started, but I'm just going to throw it out there because that's how I roll on the Scuttlebutt Show. Do you have a anecdotal example of someone you've helped? Do you have a story that you would like that you'd be willing to share?
I don't. I think you might have some good ones.
Well, yeah, you do. We just recently had these conversations. So I think my favorite one was the woman who was sleeping in her car. And so she had 2 kids. She was sleeping in her car. She lost her job and lost her apartment. And we were able to house her and get the kids in school and help her find work. And so,
what were the resources you pulled together to get it done?
well, you always need a good lawyer. So those of you who are out there that are afraid of lawyers, don't be. They're good humans. They have good skills. And so here in San Diego, we have the Veterans Legal Clinic at USD, which is amazing. It's run by this phenomenal human named Bob Muth, who is on our advisory board. He's actually our network lawyer. There's also a great female vet out in North County. Her name is Nicole Heffel. So Nicole Heffel helped that woman with her legal stuff, mostly around the childcare bits. Foundation for Women Warriors helped with the childcare funding. Easter Seals helped with the job. And then Courage to Call helped with the clothing for the interview.
It's seriously a collaborative
awesome.
effort.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Collaborative effort. And we've also helped a couple of guys. There's a guy named Robert who has a job over at Attitude Brewing.
Oh, that's right.
And we helped him find housing.
Yeah.
And so we helped him find housing.
So
and we helped him find
we
work.
don't just help women,
Yeah.
although that is our target audience.
We don't discriminate,
but,
but our goal is to
anyone
help
comes
women.
to us,
For sure.
Wow.
we're happy to help.
If you're listening and you don't think that that's an outstanding achievement above and beyond, then you're nuts. getting that many resources together, getting that many people together to help someone out of distress like that and take care of their kids it's a beautiful thing. So
Is that all via
thank you for sharing
text
that.
message too?
That was all email. It's emails and texts and phone calls.
Well, yeah, it's 2019.
Technology.
Yeah, it's all technology. And, but the groundswell is here in San Diego. We have a lot of support. California in general has a lot of support. I mean, we have 180,000 veterans in our state and, a tremendous population here, almost 410,000 veterans here in San Diego County. And that's not just military affiliated. I mean, there's 1 million that are military affiliated if you count spouses, children, parents and stuff. We're everywhere.
Well, one thing that I say on the show all the time, and it's relevant to women, relevant to men, all veterans and family members, is that a lot of people don't, and I say it every episode. The post 9/11 generation of veterans are starting to retire.
It's so crazy to think.
So the workforce is about to get inundated with leaders who've been serving, men and women commanding officers, like you were saying, Mike. Women leaders across the board are going to be hitting the workforce in droves, leading the country and the country's companies, the politics. Like there was a record number of female people running in the midterm elections, and a lot of them were veterans. It's just it's all happening right now. So it's a beautiful time to be joining veteran network organizations like San Diego Women's Veteran Network.
Come play with
Completely
us.
agree. Mm-hmm.
Come out, come check us
It's
out,
all
come
happening.
play with us.